Hello, let's wait several moments to check the sound. So we're getting started. Let's try to start as we usually do from observing the news. The only important element in this list, I think, is that awarded with 3 stars and can provide us with high volatility FOMC meeting minutes. I don't just, frankly speaking, know what the discussion is gonna be. I think something as usual about the current inflation rates and the further intentions and further plans about the monetary policy. Nevertheless, please be aware that 15 minutes before and 15 or even 1 hour before and after, just stop trading. If you have some open position, please remove stop loss and break even or close, because it's quite dangerous. As you know, it's gonna bring some volatility. After that, the market's gonna be quite stable. Let's switch to the BTC analysis. As today I already mentioned that we're gonna see the correction of BTC breaking this range, or at least I think it's gonna be the second liquidity grab. I will explain what I mean. From the very beginning, today in the morning, I was pretty sure about such a movement. The first liquidity grab here inside this range. As you see the range, there are many touches to the upper side of this range. The first one, the second, and the third. On this background, these false breakouts, looks like the attempts to load the position towards the further growth, towards the assault of this level. I'm almost sure if FOMC won't bring, if FOMC do not bring some volatility in negative context, in negative connotation, I'm sure that that's gonna be okay. That's gonna be buyout of this breakout, and for sure we can address this attempt to break as the second liquidity grab. In this case, I want there are no doubts that there will be the upward movement to break to assault 25, 24. In case there is a negative, I think we continue this movement. with the retest, and then continue the correction, and the first resistance level will be this zone, about 22,800. So let's watch again. Let's watch now the altcoins. In case we have the assault of 25,000, we wait the same from the altcoins, namely from ETC, Ethereum Classic. There is a quite obvious formation, quite obvious block of consolidation to break and to renew these maximums. Of course, it's quite logical that it could work out to both sides following the BTC. I mean, if there is a correction, there's gonna be a short breakout. If it's the assault of 25,000, it's gonna be long. It's gonna be a long movement. So please place these instruments on your working space and just be aware. GMT, the same thing. The GMT is consolidating inside the downward movement, and moreover, this is extremely important that on the background we have the unlock of GMT coins for users, for investors. That probably could mean that many of them will short, will sell the assets, creating the dumping power. So I think the trend will continue. We can short from the retest of this level, but we can't be sure that this news with the unlocking of GMT coin will probably reflect in the continuation of a downtrend or mass dumping, because the market and probably this coin itself, I mean GMT, is extremely oversold, and many investors probably will continue to hold and waiting for the better prices. So it's not the fact that it's gonna short. However, technically we see several points of entry. From the retest of 0.4170, watch the entry point in your order book, or from this border again. From the current price, I do not recommend to enter short because it's too late. Previously, I posted the signal in our Syscap channel to short from this zone, and it worked out almost 11%, 10 at least, 10 for sure. FIL USDT, you can try to catch the second approach to the zone. I mean the market profile level. Sorry, the market profile level, because the first workout was extremely well, as you see. We as well posted this signal, almost 3 or 6% you could catch. But now it's the second approach is much more dangerous, but anyway you can try and just work out, because still I think this zone is quite strong and it's protected by any price, at any price. Another quite interesting instrument, look at this, despite the fact that BTC fall down, breaking this structure, breaking this consolidation, the RNDR is quite strong to hold, to buy out the sellers. So it's possible that during the attempts of BTC to break 25,000, it's gonna be the pullback from this slope. But be careful. Please watch the entry point in your order book. If there are solid reasons to load in advance, it's better load in advance towards the breakout of upper slope. And of course, it's if the BTC is gonna short, it's gonna further go towards this zone, it will be possible to short from current position. Lit USDT, another zone. There was the first attempt that gave us 7%, and I think it's quite dangerous if the BTC gonna correct further, but if this movement is finally bought out, the price rolls back in this consolidation, we can try to load in lit USDT to catch the pullback towards 1.5 at least as minimum. Here we are late, I think, because I was waiting to catch the cascade levels. Oh, it's going just right now. If you if it's not too late for you, please, you can catch it right now, but frankly speaking, it's too late. The cascade levels are broken. Finally, people, I was going to wait for the break of this structure because during the previous streams I already said about such interesting formation as the box, when we have the quite accurate and obvious upward movement, the uptrend, then consolidation, and usually it ends up with the new continuation trend, especially as a confirmation. We can take something like that, the liquidity grab from this part, liquidity grab, one liquidity grab, second liquidity grab, and then we're gonna continue this movement. So it depends on the behavior of the BTC as well. If it's gonna go lower, we will try to short, we will try to grab this liquidity below this zone. If it's gonna long, we can load in advance towards the breakout of this level. And please be careful, watch the news. I recall and warn you that it's gonna be an hour of high volatility. So if you don't want to grab some volatility or using pipsing strategy, please, it would be better to stop trading during this period. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please don't forget to follow your risk management. Do not forget to do not over exceed your leverages, and you will save your deposits. Thank you for your attention.